I'm Sue White. I'm an athlete. I've been athlete for Special Olympics for a long time. I ski, bowl, and do softball.
Sue has been a participant with Special Olympics for a really long time. And it's, I would say, a very important part of her life because she truly enjoys all of the activities that she does with Special Olympics. But I think she really enjoys meeting new people and just kind of expanding her world a little bit.
My favorite sport is skiing. I've skied with Horizons for 14 or 15 years.
You know, first met Sue basically at the grocery store like everyone would, and when I first met her on the team, on the ski team, which that would have been around 2014, I believe, and from there we've you know, Stu and I, we've traveled together. It's been great. I mean, it's just it's a wonderful friendship. Sue's a real inspiration. It's nice to have her around. It's nice to have her as a leader on the team. It's great to have her as an example for younger athletes that can look up to her, that know some of her history, you know, some of her story. They look at her as definitely an inspiration, definitely a champion athlete. The moment I found out that Sue and I were both going to Special Olympics World Games representing the USA was just a dream come true. We were notified at the state games at Copper in 2016. It was amazing. They announced her name, she went up, and I think that the entire Steamboat delegation of Colorado Special Olympics, we were floored. We were just, we were so overwhelmed. It almost felt like we all won at that point. It was Sue's moment, but every one of us, we felt like we were on stage with her. It was just a great, great moment. The community of Steamboat has always been amazing, and for each and every one of its athletes. And when we all found out about Sue going on and moving on to represent the USA and World Games, at World Games, and representing Steamboat, everyone pulled together. It was definitely a team effort. I think it definitely opened up the eyes to many people that now realize that, well, we have way more than just Olympic athletes here. We have Paralympians and Special Olympic athletes on a world level. So it definitely brought the community together, and everyone was on board. It was all hands on deck, and we were going to do what we could do to help Sue bring home the gold.
Before we left for Special Olympics, Sue had a send-off at our local Winter Carnival event. She was called up on stage in front of, I don't even know how many people, to send her off to the Special Olympics in Austria. We also had a going away party, at a send-off party at a local restaurant. When she won the gold medal and word started getting around that she had won the gold medal, things just exploded. She was on the Denver news. She came home to work to this huge banner made by her coworkers and signed by all the customers at City Market. There was a party here at Olympian Hall where her Olympic flag was presented, and she had a police escort to that party. There was so much. The city did a proclamation for her. There was just so many things. It was amazing.
And the welcoming that we got back was amazing. What the Steamboat Winter Sports Club did as for a welcome back for Sue was just top notch. You could see all these Olympic flags on the wall, on the ceiling, that represent every athlete that's trained here. And, Sue's got her own flag up there, and that's just an amazing accomplishment. She should be very honored.
In preparation for this video, I asked Sue where her gold medal was, and she told me that it's in her backpack, and she has been carrying it around in her backpack since 2017. I don't know how many people she has pulled it out and showed it to over the years, but I'm sure it's more than one, which is just really, really awesome.
I like to ski in the World Games. I met people from different countries. We exchanged pins. I would like to go back.
Sue is very well known around the Steamboat community. She has worked at City Market for like 20 years, and she knows so many people through the grocery store. It's amazing. And since she's lived here for so long and is out and about doing all of the things that she does and living her life, she's just, very well known and recognized by so many people who live here.
Most people don't go through their week without seeing Sue at some point. Whether they pass her by when she's waiting for the bus to take to work. She's a very independent woman. She's out in the community, and she's very much a part of it. And we see her. That smile it's hard to miss. When you see her, you just want to say hi.
I think living in Steamboat makes Sue feel very special and comfortable. When we were going over some of the questions for her interview, and I asked her, if she has ever been bullied, and her answer was no. And I just thought how amazing that, she lives in a place where she feels like she belongs and is cared for, and doesn't have to experience that. And this is where I cry.
If there's anything you could say to everybody in Steamboat, what would you say to them?
Thank you for cheering me on, having parties